Hello. I figured I would go over some of the concepts I've been working on in Gmod, and like a brief overview of, you know, what it is, how it is. Uh, Basically, you can do anything to anything with anything, and what I mean by that is you have all of these tools to make things happen. There's axes, ball sockets, pulleys, ropes, elastics, hydraulics, motors, muscles, welds, blah blah blah. And then you can wire anything that you did with anything to keyboard functions. And you can also have like extended functions like if this does this, output a 1 and times it by 30 if another action happens. There's a wide variety of chips that you put down, and they look like these things here, computer chips, and you can wire them to functions in your keyboard. So I figured I would just like show a few of the things I've been working on. This is an engine for one of my planes. It goes like that. It actually goes really fast. Once it gets to 2,000, it goes faster, I'm not too sure. This is probably pretty loud on your ear, and I'm sorry about that. Change the pressure levels. Alright, it's stuttering now, so I'm going to remove that. But yeah, that's how that works. If you want an explanation of how it works, every time this ranger passes, it has a range of 10, and when it goes below this block right here, it's less than 10, and every time it's less than 10, the two sides fire. Every time it's more than 10, it's up and down fire. Kinda neat. Alright. This is one of my engine concepts I was working on for an extremely compact well, you could call it 4-cylinder, I guess, but this is the smallest 4 I can make. I couldn't make it any smaller, sadly. Everybody uses hydraulic engines, and I'm trying to learn all of the concepts on how to time those. So it's kind of neat. This is I guess an 8-cylinder Forcer engine that I made. Again, my goal was to make it tiny. See it go. It's got 4 stages. Options. Settings. No, don't freeze on me. Again, kind of neat. I just turn it off. This has 2 rangers to control the 4 cycles, so when one ranger is more than 10, this one goes. When one ranger is less than 10, this one goes. And then when the other one goes more than 10, this one goes. And this one goes. And then sides are exactly opposite. This is a forward and backwards transmission. I didn't make the idea for it. I just kind of made the gears smaller and made it more stable. How this works is it has one gear always going forwards and one gear always going backwards, and I can show. Okay, so one gear always going forwards, one gear always going backwards, and then I just simply uh-oh. I don't think it's hooked up right. Well, that's a failure. I loaded the wrong version. This is a ship that I'm working on. It's eventually going to have 4 rotors, but I was just playing with the idea of having it shift with like a walkway that comes down, and it, has like landing gear that can raise and lower on either side. And then the walkway goes like, door closes, walkway goes up. Yeah, I was planning to have it completely screen controlled. See? And then I would just take off. The jet fighter has come a pretty long way. I've got my horizon here. When that's negative, I know that some part of the plane is actually upside down, or starting to go upside down. I've got my speed in miles per hour, my thrust percentage, and my range. And when something is in 5,000 range, I know I can shoot it with these guns. So I'm going to take off here. It has pretty good handling. Thought someone with one of these. So it goes, you know, on the, whoa, ran into the water. There we go. I suppose its average speed is like 50 miles an hour. Handling isn't the best though. I've only started to learn how to make control systems for planes. In Gmod, when you learn how to make something, everything requires, like learning how to make something, and almost everything requires some sort of extra tool that Gmod didn't come with. This was actually made just with the basic tools. All of it, well, also it has wire mod. Wire mod is how you get these screens here that show everything, and the indicator, like. But that's basically an overview of everything I've made so far. My future goals are trying to make a proper helicopter, and I'm gonna hopefully learn how to do that from a guy who specializes in making these, and I'll show one now. This isn't mine in any way. It's another person who's frankly like a genius. He has these 4 hydraulics here power this rotor, and the rotors actually tilt. I'll show you now. You can see them tilt to generate more thrust. I contacted the guy who made this, and hopefully he's gonna show me how. So those start spinning, and takes off and fly. There's no sound to it, but that doesn't devalue it any, you know. And this is like the sort of stuff that interests me greatly, so I'm gonna hopefully learn from this guy on how to do that. There, nice safe landing. So yeah, that's I guess a small list of the achievements that I've made on Gmod so far, and why I'm playing it. I guess it's always better to go out with a bang. So I'll go out with a bang. This is the mother of all bombs. Didn't mean for that to explode. I'll try that again. If anyone has any questions on Gmod, just ask me. There it goes. It's gonna go. So yeah. See ya.